What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing news. It looks like Adrien the Problem Broner seems to be having a lot of problems this month. As you guys know, I reported earlier he was arrested in Miami. Some kind of altercation broke out in the club, and he was charged with assault. Um, After that, he was on World Star. A couple of people reported on it, and he was getting a lot of flack from fans because he went down on a stripper and put his face in the twat. Now he's on YouTube, probably going to be on World Star again. Um, and he's basically ripping money to shreds and throwing it in the toilet and flushing it down the toilet. My thoughts on this, I think it's just ignorant. I like Broner a lot as far as what he does in the ring, but I said in a previous video when he actually first got arrested, I hope this guy doesn't become the next Mike Tyson, somebody who is a fighter who virtually comes from nothing, has gotten in trouble during his youth, and squanders their talent based on not knowing how to deal with the fame. And I think Mike Tyson was one of the premier examples of that in the 80s. I don't think he really knew how to deal with the limelights and the amount of publicity and press. I mean, he was a kid from Brooklyn, and he had pigeon coops and stuff. He didn't know how to handle it. All these fine women, um, Robin Givens and gold diggers, and just different things that come with fame, drugs. Mike Tyson really did it all. Groupies. If you watch the Tyson documentary, he was talking about how I think he had a title fight or a big one of his fights, and he was like, yeah, now with burning, he basically contracted a STD from some groupie. So he was just out there and in the fast lane, and that's what it looks like. Adrien Broner is kind of on the same path. Broner's very young. He's been successful to this point. He's excellent with marketing himself, but again, I don't want to see him become more of a circus act. I mean, you already dance after you knock people out and rap on the way to the ring entrance, and that could be who you are, so that's fine. But now some of the antics are getting overboard. Like, we accepted the brushing of the hair and the fake wedding proposals and stuff like that. But now it sounds like you're really, really trying to gain attention. And I mean, you got people like me and other people talking about it, so I guess it's working for him. But as far as ripping money, Floyd Mayweather burned money. Adrien Broner's ripping money. We know you admire Floyd Mayweather. Um, we realize you're in a good financial space to the point where maybe $20 isn't much to you, but I think there's plenty of other things you could do constructive with your money. Like donate them 20s that you just ripped up to a charity, or give it to a boxing gym that needs new lights. Just plenty of stuff you can do. Another thing is, some people you can't give them money because they just don't know how to act. When you're a have not and you come from having not and not having much, um, sometimes it's a hard transition for you. Look at the NFL. That's a perfect example. A lot of those people are from the inner streets, um, inner cities, excuse me, inner cities and streets, and they don't know how to respond. They get into club shootings and all kinds of stuff. Like, damn, you got a six-figure deal and you're on a successful team and you can't stay out of trouble. You're getting DUIs and all kinds of stuff. Um, I keep it fair across the board. Chavez Jr., I said the same thing about him, so Adrien Broner's no different. All these young fighters, I understand you want to have fun. It's not all about boxing, I guess, but at the same time, be responsible. You are a role model to some, and I've never been the type to say I believe in parenting and that kind of thing. So I don't really hold celebrities to, like, you're a role model, you have to do this or you have to. But either way, burning money and ripping money, that's just ignorant. Like I said, that money can go to something constructive, like muscular dystrophy research, or um, you said your grandma, I think, passed away of breast cancer. Donate them ripped up 20s to breast cancer awareness or some positive, a boxing gym, anything. Another thing is, some of these young cats, I don't think they realize their actions. Like, I see kids and they got guns on camera, flashing the guns like that's cool. Like, dummy, that's what gets attention on you. That's what, if you watch American Gangster with Denzel, um, he was really low key. Frank Lucas, he played Frank Lucas, and he got a gift, a mink jacket, and he didn't want to wear it because he didn't want to attract any attention. And I think that's the difference between some of the old school um, OGs and then the young, newer generation. The OGs back in the day, they would try to be conspicuous when they're doing dirt or when they're doing whatever. They would try to be, as most people call it, on the low. But now this new generation, it seems like they're more flamboyant and skinny jeans and dancing and telling everybody what they do and what the illegal stuff. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't know if you guys know, to deface U.S. currency, I believe that's against the law. Here, I'm going to read something about it. It's a violation of Title 18, Section 333 of the United States Code, which says that whoever mutilates, cuts, disfigures, perforates, unites, or cements together, or does any other thing to any bank bill, draft note, or other evidence of debt issued by a national banking association, Federal Reserve Bank, or Federal Reserve System with intent to render such items unfit to be reissued shall be fined not more than $100 or imprisoned not more than 6 months or both. The law is enforced by the Secret Service. So, what this is basically saying is that's basically frowned upon. You're not supposed to do it. They can imprison you up to 6 months, charge you $100. Either way, the charges probably, I mean, I don't know the last person who got in trouble for defacing money, and I don't know that the Secret Service would actually see it, but it's stupid. Either way, you're doing something that you're not supposed to do on camera for views or for attention or whatever you're doing it for. So technically, you're not supposed to deface money. Again, I doubt anyone would be willing to press charges or really see through that he gets arrested over 6 months. But either way, it's still, to me, it's still stupid. It still has it serves no purpose other than to get attention. But I'd rather get the attention for your talents, and you do have talent, in my opinion. So that's basically it. What do you think of Adrien Broner? Is he a clown? Is he just young and misguided? What do you guys think? As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Until next video, it's Ego signing off.